Mr. Harrison, how are you today?
Doing well, Jen.
And your partner is? Who are you, doll?
Quinn.
Quinn. And Quinn, what grade are you in?
Fifth.
Fifth. And then you're going to be cutting what today?
Cabbage.
Cabbage. And then we're going to move to the next station, and that is going to be Mr. Smith from our community garden and?
Nathan.
Nathan, what grade are you in?
Fifth.
Good job. And then we're going to go right on down the table, and we're going to be working with Mrs. St. Louis, who is our kitchen manager, and her partner is Norman, and they're going to be measuring the sunflower seeds and the raisins. And then my partner is
Ryan.
And what grade are you in, Ryan?
Fourth.
And we're going to be making the salad dressing. So with that in mind, I want you children to know two things. When you work in the kitchen, cleanliness and safety are the two priorities. All of these children have washed their hands, and now they're going to be taking instruction on using a knife. So with that in mind, let's go to Mr. Harrison and Quinn and watch them do their cabbage, okay?
All right, Quinn, you ready? All right. First thing we have to do is cut this cabbage into a size that makes it easy to handle, and also get this solid core out. So we'll put this down. And we'll take this. This is the part that really doesn't taste very good. You like cabbage? Okay, so do I. Okay, now I'm going to cut this one more time. And this will be the one you can slice up, right? And all you do, start at one end, get your fingers out of the way, and just slice down like that. Make it nice and thin, okay? Are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm right.
Okay.
So put it where, okay, whoops. Get those fingers bent back. That a girl. Good job, Quinn. And then when you finish, you can put your cabbage into this bowl here. Nicely done, honey. Keep your fingers back. Keep them bunched back like this. Keep them tight. Make a tight ball with them like this. Okay, there you go. Where just your knuckles are up. That a girl, Quinn. Yes, Nathan, just like that. Okay. Keep those fingers back. Nice cutting, Quinn. Good. Very nice. Now, put your cabbage into the bowl, sweetheart. And then pass the bowl to Mr. Harrison and let him put his cabbage in. This cabbage is wonderful. The aroma, oh, the crispiness, the sound. I hope you can all hear that. It's wonderful. Okay, watch those fingers. Put those fingers back. That a girl. There we go. Keep them tight in a fist. That a girl. Keep the whoops. Get those fingers. There you go. Just like you're going to punch someone, get those knuckles right out front. That a girl. Okay, very nice. Put your cabbage into the bowl. This is going to be a wonderful, wonderful slaw. Later we're going to have some of our students sample the slaw for you. Okay, very, very nice. Quinn, you did a very nice job with that.
You have all your fingers left?
Yes.
Good job.
Then you did do a good job. See how Mr. Harrison makes his fist and holds it back? Now, these vegetables were just picked this morning, so they're really, really fresh and crisp. Okay, very nice. Now we're going to move over and have Mr. Smith and Nathan chop their broccoli. Now this broccoli has been slightly steamed. You know, everyone talks about children not wanting to eat their vegetables. Well, who wants to eat mush? No one. And if you cook vegetables crisp for children, they will eat them. Look at the crisp things that they eat. Potato chips, popcorn, nuts. They love that crunchy feeling in their mouth. So if you can cook your vegetables to become crunchy, they'll really, really enjoy them better. Okay, Nathan, Mr. Smith, show them how we're going to cut this. Okay, you see that, Nathan? Okay, go ahead and take the broccoli in your left hand. Keep your fingers back. Keep your fingers back. Okay, go ahead and cut it, sweetie. Atta boy. Nicely done, Nathan. Oh, you got those fingers out front. Keep them bunched in that fist. Atta boy. Nice job, Mr. Smith. I can tell you've done this a time or two, huh?
Oh, a little bit.
Okay, now look at you got those fingers out again. Okay? That boy. That boy. Nicely done, Nathan. Yes, now go ahead and sideways. However you want to cut it, as long as it's in chunks, there's no particular style that has to be done. Nicely done, Nathan. Just watch those fingers. Okay, go ahead. There you go. Good job. You remembered to make your knuckles back that time. Very nice. Now go ahead and put this into the bowl. And you can grab another one if you'd like, Nathan. You're doing a nice job cutting, as is Mr. Smith. Now, when we picked the broccoli, we still had some of the leaves on the broccoli. And I steamed them also because you have a lot of nutrition in those leaves, and they're very, very tasty. In fact, if you go into a grocery store, you'll find something called broccoli raw. And what it is, it's the youngest of the broccoli with the leaves, and it's most delicious. More expensive than a regular head of broccoli, but the taste is wonderful. Okay? Now that's, okay. Let's not fool with this tiny one, sweetheart. I don't want you to cut your fingers. Okay. Make yourself a fist. A fist. There you go, buddy. That-a-boy. Good job, Nathan. Nicely done. Okay, Mr. Smith, can you put your broccoli into the bowl?
Why, certainly.
Well, thank you so very, very much. We have so much fun here at Michelson School doing several different projects like this with the kids. And it's a great way for the kids to learn about responsibility, taking care of something. As you all know, we just came in from the garden, so you saw how beautiful the garden looked, and every child in the school has had something to do with that garden, kindergarten through 5th grade. Okay, Nathan, I think that's it. Nicely done, Nathan. Thank you so much. Let's move down now to Norman and Mrs. St. Louis. And they're going to make the peanut and, pardon me, the sunflower seed and the raisins. Okay, nice. Go ahead. Go ahead, very good. Now let's move over to our sunflower seeds. I would like 2/3 of a cup of sunflower seeds, Norman. I'm going to give you a 1/3 cup. How many times will you fill it?
2.
Yes, nicely done. You have a good math teacher. Who is that? Okay, go ahead, sweetheart. Now you can add more raisins if you wish. It has a little sweet kick to it. The sunflower seeds will even give it more of a crunch, and the kids are really going to love this slop. Nicely done, Norman. Okay, let's move this bowl down here. Ryan, here we go. You and I are going to do a little work now. Now we're going to make the salad dressing, and it's made with cider vinegar and olive oil and poppy seeds and sugar and dry mustard and salt and pepper. So the first thing I want you to do, buddy, is I want you to measure a 1/2 cup of vinegar and pour it into the bowl of the processor. Okay?
Got it.
Nicely done, sweetheart. Just pour that in there. In fact, I think you and I will switch places. That'll be easier. Good job. Now I would like you to put in a 1/2 teaspoon of dry mustard. So I want you to take the mustard, and I'm going to just go ahead and give you a 1/2 teaspoon. And it's right here, okay? And we're going to make this level. We're going to show you kids exactly what level means. Now, do you see how Ryan has this? So level would be, you're going to take your finger and you're going to pour it off, and it's flat on the top, and that's what we call level. So go ahead, sweetheart, and put that in there. Very nice. Now I'd like you to measure 2 tablespoons of sugar. Okay, which one is the tablespoon, the littlest or the biggest? The biggest is right. Go ahead, pour, and then dump that in there. Do you like to cook in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Good job. Oh, look at, he's making it level. You learn real quick, Ryan. That's wonderful. That's the first spoon. Go ahead and dump that in there. And now let's do 1 more spoon. Good job, Ryan. We don't care about messes. Messes we can clean up. Nicely done. Now I would like you to just give it a couple, this is St. Louis, this is the salt. Okay, just kind of go 1, 2, right into the container. Okay? 1, 2, very good. And here's our pepper, and let's give pepper a 1 shot, okay? We don't want that in, it'll come dumping out. Okay, let's go ahead and just give it a 1 shot, okay? That a boy, great measuring. Now, we're going to put on the lid. It's going to get a little noisy in here because now we're going to process the olive oil. And the reason why we want to do that is because we want our dressing to be nice and thick, and we want it to all emulsify. Okay, so Ryan, we're going to be putting in a cup. So what you're going to do once we get it spinning is you're going to measure a cup, and then I'll help you. We're going to pour it in the feed tube, and then we're going to watch it drip down. Okay? Go ahead. Pour this. You pour it into there, and I'll pour it into the feed tube. How's that for teamwork? Okay. Okay? Nicely done. Thank you, Ryan. Whoa. Okay, now while this is processing, let me ask you kids some questions. Did anybody learn anything new in the kitchen today? What did you learn? About being safe with the knives. Good. I'm glad you learned that, Norman. Nate, did you learn anything? Exactly. And how to cook. Very good. How about you, Ryan? Did you learn anything new in the kitchen today?
I learned how to make broccoli.
Very good. Our little broccoli stock. Quinn, did you learn anything new in the kitchen today?
Yes, how to cut cabbage.
How to cut cabbage. And what's the most important thing you're going to remember about cutting that cabbage?
Keep your fingers in.
Keep.
Knuckles up.
Keep your fingers in. Keep your knuckles tight like you're going to sock somebody. And the reason why that, we don't want to cut those fingertips off, right? What did you learn about leveling? What does leveling mean to you? You get the right amount in. And how do we make sure we get the right amount in when we're measuring spices or sugar or flour?
You have to make it level.
You have to make it level. So we just take our finger and we just put it over the top, right? Okay, let's see how much we have left here. We still have a few drips. Now, can you guys tell me something? If I ask you a couple of math questions, maybe? If I have a half a cup and I want a whole cup, how many times will you fill it? 2 times. All right. If I have a third cup and I want a whole cup, how many times will you fill it? 3. Oh, right on. Okay. Here we go. If I have a quarter cup, 1/4 of a cup, and I want to make 1 cup, how many times will you fill it?
4.
Boy, good job. Okay, last one. If I have a half, how many times will I fill it to make a whole? 2 times. Very, very good. Mrs. St. Louis, do we have a big spoon?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to get ready to mix our salad. Thank you so much. I get to mix the salad. We're just going to pour our dressing on top, and then we're going to make sure it's evenly distributed, because if not, then all the seeds and the nuts and the raisins fall to the bottom. We don't want that. We want that all over. And then when we pour on the dressing is going to be kind of sticky. It's all going to stick together. Okay, how are we doing over here? Okay, we only have probably about a tablespoon left. Can you see how this is getting thick? It doesn't look like, right. Exactly. And then we're going to put in our coffee seeds, Ryan. So I'm going to have you measure, I'm going to give you a teaspoon. And we're going to have a guessing contest. If I want to make 1 tablespoon, and I give you a teaspoon, do you know how many times that you'll fill it? I have 1, 2, and 4. There's one number left between 1 and 4. What is it? 3. Okay, we're going to fill this 3 times. So you're going to fill this 3 times, and we're going to add it to the bowl, okay? So let's stop. Let's fold this off. Okay, fill that 3 times, sweetheart, and add it to the bowl. Make it level. Attaboy. Okay, there's 1. Again. There's 2. And 1 more time. There we go. There's our poppy seed dressing. 3. Okay, now I'm going to take the processor off. Thank you, Ryan. I don't know if you can see how that looks nice and thick with the poppy seeds floating on the top. We're gonna stir that around. We're gonna get them all mixed up. Okay? And now we're gonna just pour this on top of our dressing on top of our salad. And we're going to stir it up, make sure it's all coated. This is a great way to get children to eat their vegetables. Make it crispy, make it tasty, and make it fresh. And that's what our community garden is all about, teaching our kids about fresh foods. Anything you want to say about the community garden, Mr. Smith?
Well, it's an ongoing project. It's actually our first year of having real vegetables. The first year we did cover crop, and we got the soil already, and lots of people have been helping out. And now this year we do have edible fruits coming out of there with the cabbages, all the winter vegetables, and then soon we'll be starting our seeds for the spring and summer crop, and then we'll have a lot of vegetables in the fall, tomatoes, and so this will be our real first full year of vegetables for the summer and fall as well.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. And here's our finished product, our beautiful cabbage and broccoli slaw prepared by staff and students at Michelson School. I want to thank you, Mr. Harrison,
You're very
Mr.
welcome.
Smith, Mrs. St. Louis, Ryan, Norman, Nathan, and Quinn for helping me in the kitchen today. Thank you for joining us.